They said, these dishonest people, where they said there is no path to victory for Donald Trump. They forgot about the forgotten people. By the way, they're not forgetting about the forgotten people anymore. They're going crazy trying to figure it out. But I told them, far too late. It's far too late.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. But you stand up for the oppressive forces, and you do. You stand right up to those forces in our country that demand conformity and control. You refuse to be censored. You refuse to be silenced, and you will never back down. And don't ever back down. Never cease to be proud of who you are and the principles you hold dear and stand by. Wear your values as your badge of honor. No one is ever going to stop you from practicing your faith or from preaching what's in your heart.
And then, of course, there's Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
No dream is too big, no challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. The story of America is the story of an adventure that began with deep faith, big dreams, and humble beginnings. Through generations of blood, sweat, and tears, and you deserve a government that defends your interests, protects your families, and cares for our own citizens first. Our philosophy is grounded in the sacred bonds of love and loyalty that unite all Americans, and we really have been united. It's been an incredible thing. A lot of great things have been happening. You don't necessarily see it at the top of government, where the hatred is tremendous, the hatred toward us. And a lot of it is because of the success. We're having such success.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red capes.
There is no mountain we cannot climb. There is no summit we cannot reach. There is no challenge we cannot meet. There is no victory we cannot have, because together we have to save America. There's never been a time like this. There's never been a time. Our security, our prosperity, and our very identity as Americans is at stake, like perhaps at no other time. It's like, do we have a choice? We have to fight, right? We have to fight. We have to fight for everything, whether we like it or not.
And we better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket next.
I know you don't believe that.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president of the United States. That Trump should not be in this race. He's an absurdity. He is a travesty.
Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label, because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead.
And I think things I say are somewhat controversial, but they're always true. Always true. They're generally true, or at least I believe them to be true. And some people may think that's provocative. But people think I enjoy provoking people or needling people. It's not that I do, but I'm, again, a very honest person.
So no matter how much the Washington establishment and the powerful special interests may want to silence us, let there be no doubt we will be victorious, and America will be stronger and greater than ever before. We will lift up our forgotten communities, and we will defeat any threat. We will beat any challenge. We will overcome every obstacle, and we will achieve a glorious future.
Well, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? But come on, buddy.
But the future belongs to the dreamers, not to the critics. The future belongs to the people who follow their heart no matter what the critics say. because they truly believe in their vision. And it is time to start talking about greatness for our country again. We want to talk about greatness. This week, we're in the middle of a historic struggle for America's future, America's culture, and America's institutions, borders, and most cherished principles. They're cheating the next generation of Americans out of the future that they deserve, and they do deserve this future. They're going to grow up, and they're going to have a scar. And they can't do that. They just can't do that. They haven't done anything for you. They haven't done anything. 100 years, they haven't done anything. They're trying to steal your vote. They're trying to steal your voice and steal your country. They're trying to steal your country. And they don't have what it takes. But we will never let that happen where they take away your country. We will uphold the sacred principle of government by and for the people.
Donald Trump will never be elected president of the United States.
A small group of failed voices who think they know everything. Everything and understand everyone, want to tell everybody else how to live and what to do and how to think. But you aren't going to let other people tell you what you believe.
Because I do say the truth and I do say what I want. Now, I'm a smart guy. I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I don't have to say those things. But I am an honorable person. I'm an honest person. So I say what is appropriate to say. In other words, I'm not a good liar. Politically, that may be a huge disadvantage for me because I say what I want and I say what's true.
True power in our nation is not found in government or hallways or anywhere. It's found not in the media boardrooms. It really is where the strength is. It's in our people. It's in your hearts. It's in your courage, your spirit, your faith, and your pride.
Let's be clear. Donald Trump will lose the election.
When I went through tough times, I learned a lot. First of all, I learned a lot about myself. I learned I could take it because I had friends that went through tough times, and some committed suicide. Some just went into a shell. Some went home and said, "Mama, don't let me out in the real world again."
There's no better feeling than an achievement that you've earned with your own sweat, tears, resolve, hard work. There's nothing like it. Do you agree with that? And I want you to know that I'm going to continue to fight right by your side. We will do what we've done right from the beginning, which is to win. Our movement of proud, hard-working, and you know what this is? The hardest working people, hard-working American patriots, is just getting started. And in the end, we will win. We will win.
Donald Trump is a here today, gone tomorrow candidate for president. United States. Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States.
We will not bend. We will not break. We will not yield. We will never give in. We will never give up. We will never, ever back down. Together we will defend the benefits and the beliefs that you want and you have and you're entitled to, the traditions and God-given freedoms that make our country the greatest in the world. We will renew the values that unite our people. We will fight for more jobs for American families, fair trade for American workers, and more American factories forging more products, stamped with that beautiful phrase, made in the USA. Because our country is angry and our country wants to be respected again.
And which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Of the declared ones, right now, Donald Trump.
But the fact is, no one has ever achieved anything significant without a chorus of critics standing on the sidelines explaining why it can't be done. Nothing is easier or more pathetic than being a critic.
So I say that, and it provokes some people, and some people love what I'm saying, and what I'm saying is the truth.
Is that controversial? You know, somebody said, well, that's going to be very controversial. I said, that's okay. You haven't heard anything yet. Keep up the great work, and I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, God bless you, God bless your families, and God bless America.